Well, good Friday to you today. I hope your Friday is going well. How is it going? Good, I hope. So, today is Favorite Food Friday, and Christy Diaz wanted me to talk about beef. So, thank you, Christy, for submitting that request. So, where's the beef? Do you guys remember that commercial? That little old, I think it was an old lady saying, "Where's the beef?" Anyway, we'll figure that out. I'm in front of my apartment. I thought I'd change it up a little bit, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do this because it was supposed to rain, but it's not raining yet. So, yeah, here I am. You may hear the occasional car going by, and for that I I apologize. Anyway, all right, where's the beef? All right, let me just tell you that beef contains all 8 essential fatty acids. So it's a complete protein, which is great. Very similar to our muscular protein, which makes it a really good aid in building muscle. So if you want to be a big bodybuilder and do that whole thing, all right, beef is where it's at. Also, if you have had surgery and you need to rebuild muscle or tissue, beef is also a very good thing to do, to eat, okay? So surgery and bodybuilding, 2 completely separate things. It has saturated and monounsaturated fat. We'll talk a little bit more about the fat. It also has a fatty acid and many others actually. One is called CLA. Those are the initials. It stands for conjugated linoleic acid. And it is very good for you. It prevents heart disease, type 2 diabetes, what's the other one? Cancer. And it also helps you lose weight. Now, a lot of people went crazy on the CLA, and some companies started isolating it from some very unhealthy oils and putting it into a supplement. Not a good idea. It's not the same thing. It's not going to help you. It's going to give you some side effects that are not very good, ranging from constipation to diarrhea and stomach problems and pain and nausea. Who the heck wants that? I don't think it's worth it. Hey, Ron, how's it going? And hello, Michelle. So, we want to get it from food sources, okay? So let's see, I wanted to say a couple other things. Yes, I already talked. Oh, okay. And the biggest thing about CLA is it can cause fatty liver disease. So if you do take CLA supplements, it's highly recommended that you get your liver tested quarterly. Anything that asks for that, not a good idea. So don't go for it. Okay. Beef has B12, which is a great energy source. And for those of you who are like, beef, I'm a vegetarian or a vegan, you know what? Just make sure your B12 source is a good source, i.e. it should be methylated, methylcobalamin as opposed to cyanocobalamin, because cyanocobalamin is not quite as absorbable, or not very absorbable at all, compared to the methyl version, okay? Zinc, selenium, it's high in iron. Niacin, B6, phosphorus, all good things for you. So don't forget that. Also has glutathione, which is near and dear to my heart because I seem to have an enzyme or a missing enzyme that processes glutathione. Why is that a big deal? Glutathione is very, very important to fight cancer. It's an antioxidant. And we want lots of glutathione. Our body will make it itself, and so we need all of those ingredients to make that wonderful glutathione. I don't have that, so I have to take 2 precursors so my body can make the glutathione, which I'm doing. Yay. It has taurine for energy. You see that in a lot of energy drinks. And it also has creatine, which is good for muscle building again. That is a big favorite with the bodybuilders. All right, and it has cholesterol. Oh my gosh, no big whoop. All right, studies have proven dietary cholesterol does not have an effect, a very big effect at all on blood cholesterol. And we need cholesterol to make all of the important hormones for our body. We don't want our hormones to go out of whack. It would not be a good thing. It also prevents anemia, beef does, because it's high in iron, which is a good thing. So if you're anemic, you can definitely up your beef a little bit. And if you are overly high in iron, and there is actually a medical condition where people are unable to metabolize their iron, so they end up being too high in iron, you definitely don't want to eat a ton of beef. And if you are postmenopausal, a woman, then you would want to be very careful with your beef. You don't have to not eat beef, but one of the greatest suggestions that I've seen so far to deal with that situation where you have too much iron is to donate blood. So there you have a great purpose. You're donating blood for someone who needs it, and you're also getting rid of your excess iron. Very good thing, right? Okay. All right, so what about all this press about meat being linked to cancer? That's a big deal. I think it's been linked to colorectal cancer and breast cancer and possibly lung cancer. Okay, so studies, yes and no. Mostly it's due to overcooked meat and meat that has been grilled so that there are carcinogens on the outside of the meat. I know, grilling. Love the barbecue, love the barbecue. Hey, George, how's it going? Great having coffee with you yesterday. Hey, Zach. Hello, my son. Love you. Okay, so basically, if you have cured or smoked meats, that is much higher for a cancer-causing scenario. And what was the other one? So a lot of these studies have shown that they're related to the unhealthy lifestyles of beef eaters. So typically, people who eat a lot of beef tend to be the ones who drink a lot of beer and have never heard of vegetables. And once you take vegetables out of the equation, you might as well just book a room for the hospital because you're going. So that's why we eat our vegetables, to try to do whatever we can to stay out of that hospital, right? Definitely. Hey, Jamie. So I have a couple things more. Okay, grass-fed beef, higher nutrient value across the board, all the way. That depends on the feed source of the animal. And when the animal, i.e. the cow, is fed grass, which it's supposed to be fed, it makes all the difference in the world. Remember Dr. Axe's quote, "You are what you eat and also what they ate." Okay? So you're comparing this to a grass-fed animal and a grain-fed animal. Here are the differences. Grass-fed, higher antioxidants, carotenoids even. Higher amount of vitamin E, which is great for you, especially when pasture raised. Lower amounts of fat. Okay. Healthier fatty acid profile, the balance, the ratio, which is good between the omega-3, 6, and 9. Higher CLA, which we talked about before. So it's going to help you lose weight. It's going to help lower your risk for heart disease, cancer, and diabetes type 2. What was the other one? Oh, higher amounts of omega-3, which is very, very anti-inflammatory. Okay? So my advice to you is, first of all, check with your doctor for everything. Second of all, eat just enough beef and not too much. You don't want to go crazy on the beef. You just want to eat a medium amount. Hey, Ben, how's it going? There's my manager. Okay, so you want it to be unprocessed beef and mildly cooked. Okay? All right, so I think that's it for today. If you have any questions, let me know. Hi, Jeff, how's it going? Thanks for sharing my video, George. I really appreciate it. And hey, if you guys want to share this, I really appreciate it too. just want to get the word out and help people make some simple choices that will help them in the long run, right? Okay, so I have on my website, worthynutrition.com, you can go to Clean Eating Tools. I think it's Clean Eating Tools, or it could be under Work With Me, depending on when my new website comes up, and look for the Winter Clean Eating Program. It's a 2.5-week program, very simple. There's 4 days of prep, there's a week of elimination and detoxification, and then 1 week of adding things back in and seeing if your body is okay with it all, which is a very good thing, because then you can be much more healthy and much more comfortable. You get a guide, very comprehensive guide. You get a 14-day at a glance guide, which is very quick to see what's going on each day. You get a recipe book of over 60 recipes that are wonderful. Shopping lists and a food plan, making things easy for you. You just go to the store, you buy it, and then you just kind of follow the menu if you want. Or you can change it up, whatever you want to do. All right, and an email from me every day telling you, hey, you're worth it, and here's what you do to feel healthier. All right, I think that's it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll leave the link down below. And Jamie, I need you. You are so knowledgeable. You're so sweet. Well, you know, it just takes time to take a look at all these things, and there's a lot of great research out there. And thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And to all of you, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the Friday and a wonderful weekend. And I will check in and see you on Monday for Monday Musing. Please post any questions that you have about certain foods that you'd like me to go into, or anything else, nutrition-wise, exercise-wise, whatever. We'll just cover it all. Okay, guys? Thanks. Ciao for now.